it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimi Holl.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hello, Jimmy. This is Jimmy Sweet.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
Welcome.
I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Sweet is on the line.
Yeah.
little round of applause there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, I got him on time. I got confused. I thought it was 3 and 4. So it's this whole time change over the East Coast to the West Coast got a little confusing, but we got there.
how was your release party the other night? Can you tell us about that? That was Thursday, right?
It was Thursday. It was a very magical evening. Yeah, it was at this place called Good Times at Davy Wayne's, which is like a '70s themed club in Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
and is notorious for having a lot of people on the weekends, but weekdays, somewhat can be hit or miss. But we got on stage and the place was just jam packed to the edge, and it was something magical. It got a little emotional, Everyone came out to support, and it was great. It was fantastic.
Yeah. I saw the picture that I guess Jason posted of
Yeah.
It looked like a screenshot of the whole crowd, and then you were on stage. It looked
I
like it
haven't
was a
seen that
packed house.
picture.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that picture.
yeah. I seen it the other
Yeah.
night. Unless it was somebody else who was there who posted it, maybe. But I did see a picture on Facebook.
Yeah, that sounds great. I should make sure that you post that. Sounds cool.
Well, if I find it, I'll look for it later when I hang up with you, and I'll
Send it my way. Yeah,
I'll PM
Sounds
you
good.
on Facebook.
Right on. Perfect.
So when you did the show, did you do both songs, "Burning Like a Fever" and "You and I," or?
We actually did a whole set. We did 6 songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we made a whole evening about it. It was I have a 12-piece band, so it's we have string quartet, 3 gospel singers, drums, bass, guitar, and keyboards as well. So so we doing an event. It becomes an event. It's not just a regular show. So when we do things, we like to plan way ahead. We can't just kind of get up and play. We have to make it a thing. So it actually works out for our benefit because then we can really push a show instead of just playing, once a month and just kind of, wasting people's time, I guess, So
Now all the 6 songs that you played, they're all originals?
we did one cover of "Death Is Not the End," which was a Nick Cave song, originally a Bob Dylan song.
Okay.
But we kind of made it a little more theatrical than even Nick Cave had made it. So,
Okay.
But the rest are original songs, yeah.
Oh, nice. So we see there's a video for "Burning Like a Fever," which is phenomenal, and also "You and I."
Yeah.
Are there going to be any other songs posted on your YouTube page? Because I saw there was like a teaser too to another song. It was like a minute, but it's not a full video. What is that?
No, that one didn't have. That was our first. That was the first single I released.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of not really a test. It was just kind of getting started. So it wasn't pushing it as hard, I guess you'd say. What I'm doing is I'm releasing a single every 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Because I figure you do an album. Most people don't care about albums these days, and you do it, and then it gets overlooked, and then all that time has been wasted. People could come back for it, but I want to make sure that every 3 months there's something to look forward to, and in my sense, I guess it keeps in the public eye or keeps people wanting more or whatnot. So yeah, we have plenty of songs coming out. So every 3 months for the next couple of years, until I run out, I guess we will be releasing a single every 3 months now for sure.
Oh, wow. That's great. I mean, because I played it for a bunch of people at work too. I'm like, oh, this cat's going to be on my show on Saturday. And they're like, wow, man, he's cool. He sounds different, And I'm like, yeah. I said, that's what drew me into it. I was on one of these indie pages on Facebook, and I saw the "Burning Like a Fever" video, and I saw the name, and I was like, the name stands out. I'm like, anybody who has the name Jimmy's cool automatically. so I gave it a listen, and I'm like, holy shit, this is good. This guy's really good. And then I was like waiting for Thursday because I'm like, I want to hear what this other song sounds like. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, damn, this guy outdid himself. Now I'm liking this song.
That's the idea, right?
Yeah, I'm like, now I'm liking this song, and now I want another one.
Well, what am I going to do next? I should have started with just like one chord song, and then I could progress by doing 2 or 3 chords next. But now I really blew it. So yeah, I believe the next single is a song called "When I Do Wrong." I believe we'll be doing that next. We're working with a great producer here in LA. His name is Mark Rains. He did all the BRMC records as well, actually. So he has a bunch of stuff I've kind of already had started. So now all it needs to do is to have a couple things going on into it. So we should be able to release stuff for 3 months without any hiccups, hopefully, because kind of everything's already halfway done in that sense. So it's definitely got to stay above myself because I have to have a video, a photo shoot for the cover. I mean, it is work. It's not when you're doing that. When you do an album, you can always just kind of let it go and then take a break. But in this way, I am forced to work harder, but it also it's stuff I like to do. So it's not, it's not breaking my back by any chance.
I mean, by looking at, it looks like you guys do you have like a professional outlet. I mean, with the backup singers and the band and the theatrics and the video and stuff. I mean, how long does it take to shoot one of those videos?
The Burn Like a Fever video was done, I think, about 6 hours.
Wow.
It was kind of one continuous shot. That was the idea. So then there's a little couple B shots they put in there to edit in, but it was more of a performance piece. So we just had one camera on a track, kind of going back and forth, and then everybody in the band had rehearsed in the morning their parts. They were hiding behind the pews, and it was one of those kind of things. It's done
right.
Done in that kind of sense. No Hollywood budget by any means. So. But yeah, we rehearsed it, took a lunch break, went in there and filmed, and that was it. We were done.
That's awesome.
And then the You and I video was, I think, maybe 20 minutes. Kurt from 42 King, which is also on Jason's record label, which is Punk Aristocrat, filmed it. We just sat in I live in a church, so that church we used for both videos, we just used different areas. And
awesome.
Yeah, so we just filmed that, went to the camera, and edited it together and put some words on it and done.
So you write all the songs yourself, or you have like a writing team that helps you?
No, I write the songs. Caitlin, which is the violinist in the quartet, she writes the arrangements because I don't know how to write sheet music and whatnot. But as far as the songs go, no, yeah, I write all the songs, and so.
And all these songs are like Burning Like a Fever and You and I. Are these like personal experiences, or just something you just came up with that you thought would be catchy?
I mean, I always write something it's catchy at first. I'm a melody guy, I guess. So that's the main thing. It has to be like a catchy hook, and then Burn Like a Fever. I think I wrote in the shower. I was just, humming away at something, and then got out of the shower, still just put a towel on and try to grab a guitar and find a note.
That's funny.
And then You and I is it's actually about being stoned. I just use it as a love song, so it's nothing really too significant of a meaning. It's a hidden. It's always about love, but in a hidden way, it's about something else, So,
Yeah, I love that song. I've been listening to it like every day.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I
appreciate that.
I'm every time you're gonna put one out, I guess I'm gonna have to burn my own CD at some point. Maybe in another 12 months, I'll have like 7 songs or something.
There you go.
Like
you can turn around and have an album and start selling that on the streets too.
Yeah. Well, I like to burn because I don't know. I'm kind of old fashioned. I like to burn my own CDs and play them in my truck. Like when I drive to work, and that's basically what I do. I mean, I don't really listen to the radio that much. I don't really find that much great stuff on there. I seem to find more interesting stuff on like these indie pages. That's how I found you, man. I thought you had a cool sound, a cool look, and I was just like, oh, I want to see if I can get him on the show.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll tell you, it's an honor to be on your show. It's an honor that anyone even likes the music. You do it thinking the best, and sometimes you find people like you that have the support to bring it out to the rest of the world, and that means a lot to me, man. So I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're a member of my group page, so anytime you want to post, like if you have a song out or a show, man, feel free, just post it on my page. We're
absolutely.
Yeah,
like I said, we are cracking down though. I mean, every 3 months you will expect something new. Mm-hmm. And hopefully outdo our last one. So far, that is the idea.
So far, I mean, that's the way it's been working out. It seems, right? I mean, how many songs have you released, like officially? 2, right?
3. No, 3. There's a teaser video you saw.
Okay.
That is actually released. It's just we don't have a music video for it.
Oh,
it's like a little promo teaser clip we did,
but there's a full.
No, length. That was released in December of last year, and then we did Burn Like a Fever in February, and then this one just came out, and so I think our next one will be either August or September. And then when I say 3 months, I don't mean exactly 3 months. It's in the time frame, but either the very end of August or early September will be the new single coming out. So
cool. I'm gonna have to ask. Ask Jason to send me that first one because I don't have that one. I only have You and I and Burning Like a Fever.
Yeah, you can send that over your way, I'm sure, yeah.
Go ahead. Ask him what you want. This is my wife, Robin, by the way.
Oh, hello, Robin.
Hey,
how are
you?
Good,
Quick
good.
question. I thought you said you live in a church?
I do live in a church. It's an old Hungarian church, but it's the very first silent movie theater in L.A.
Oh, my God. That is
It's
so
a really
cool.
old building in Los Angeles. Yeah, so.
Are you there by yourself, or is there anyone else there with
No,
you?
my wife and I have a wife and a kid. You
Okay.
know, my wife is from London, so she moved over here, and then we have a 2-year-old boy named Ezra.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And yeah.
So who do you think inspired your music?
Nick Cave.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Nick Cave.
You know, my
Am I
no,
right?
my biggest influence of all is T-Rex. That's
Okay.
my all-time favorite band. I actually used to play with his son, Roland Bolin,
Oh, nice.
back in I think 2000, and we went to London and lived out there for a couple of years and made a documentary of him first going to England to discover who his dad is, and really cool thing. So. I mean, that'd be my favorite band. Influence-wise, it's the gospel vocals and the strings. That's really that I take from T-Rex. But yeah, vocally, of course, Nick Cave. Jarvis Cocker from Pulp is another big vocal influence on me as well, or Iggy Pop, that lower kind of crooner, sleazy crooner vocal. But you know, I take little elements of there. But I'd say the main ones would be T-Rex, Pulp, Nick Cave, and you know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So that's what's in on your like iPod or whatever, like those groups.
Yeah. I mean, I got anything sad. I just like sad music, and I'm a really happy guy, so I don't know why that's the case. But yeah, even with punk rock songs, you know, from the '70s, I find that those love songs are the ones that always got me the most. You know, the Ramones, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. You know, that kind of stuff. I've always
those
that
good
pop
songs.
sense, but with a love. You know, I'm a sucker for a good pop song. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I would imagine living in a church must have some inspiration too.
I
don't
yeah,
mean
I
a
mean,
religious
I-
inspiration, just some kind of, I don't know, maybe like a haunting
I'm guessing.
feeling.
I'm thinking Satan's probably sneaking in a little more to influence me these days. So,
Have
I'll
you
be
seen-
honst.
Have you seen any
Yeah,
ghosts
no, I
in
mean,
that
I'm not
church?
a religious guy by any means. You know, it's just it's 4 walls and a roof, really. So I look at it. I mean, it's cool. I can rehearse in there. It's got great acoustics, and
I'm sure.
but, you know.
You ever see any ghosts in there?
No, and if I did, I'd move out immediately. I don't like that shit at all. I mean, you know, I watch ghost shows and I freak out. My wife always says, "Why are you watching them?" I don't know. I guess I'm a sucker for punishment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So how often do you play out?
Well, we did. When the first single came out, I did a show. So again, that was December of last year, and then in March we did a residency at a place called Harvard and Stone in LA. So we played every week. And that was really the beginning of seeing what the reaction of what people thought of me. And I don't say me and my band too. I mean, it takes the whole band to make it, you know, a whole thing, an event. But first show was packed, but the second show bigger and bigger, and people started word of mouth. I mean, you guys got to see this guy. He's got strings and gospel. I mean, it's definitely a show to watch. You know, you're not going to just go and walk in and there's a band behind you, and you're going to pay attention. So it really built from there. And so then Jason convinced me to do a show for the record single release of You and I. And that was just something, like I said, it was a magical evening. It was packed. So, yeah, so, you know, I don't want to overexpose by any means and just do too many shows. So I think at this point, unless something falls in our lap, I think we'll probably just do a show once every 3 months along with the record release. You know, to tour with this band is financially a huge burden. So
Well, that was what I was going to say, to travel with
it's not
12
looking like we're going to
people.
tour the next week. Sorry, what was that?
No, I was going to say, imagine to 12 people to travel with and
Yeah, exactly. We
organize
need
their
the Partridge
schedules
Family
and-
bus big too. Yeah,
Yeah, he'll need a big bus.
yeah, double decker.
You ever play you ever play the Troubadour?
I have played Troubadour many times. I used to play in a band called Hot Hot Heat back in the mid 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. So I've actually toured once for about 2 years straight, and
Really?
in Europe 3 times, U.S. 2 times, and Canada I think 3 times or 2 times. But yeah, it was a. But we went through. We did Troubadour, and then later on, we did the Greek theater. Of course, it got a little bigger and bigger each time. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've actually been to the Troubadour.
Great place.
I have a friend that lives in North Hollywood. I haven't been out there in years, but he took me there once. It was a nice place.
Well, when are you coming back out to L.A.? We'll make sure we book a show around it.
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, Robin, you've never been to California, right?
I have not.
I've been there about 3 times to visit my friend.
Okay.
He lives in North Hollywood, and I guess the last time I was there was probably like 8 years ago, maybe. So yeah.
Well, let's get through time then. You and Robin should come out and step up the sun. I mean, it's about 75 degrees right now. Perfect day. You got the barbecue about to get going. So it's just one of those. It's magical out here. You guys are in Jersey, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're in Jersey. We're in central New Jersey.
Okay.
But we're trying to get out of here. We want to move south to Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Yeah. I'm familiar with Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
Yeah, we love it there.
South Carolina.
So we've been down there a few times over the last couple of years, and we look around. We looked at houses, stuff like that, and we think we're ready. I mean, New Jersey, it's just not what it's not what it used to be.
I don't know if it ever was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I think we were.
Are you sure it's wise to be saying that with your listeners being in New Jersey around you?
Actually,
I'm not trying to tell you to do your job or anything.
Well, the funny thing is, actually, most of them aren't from New Jersey. We have Florida.
Oh, really?
Canada.
Yeah, they're all over the world, the listeners.
Yeah.
Great.
What does your
Great.
little one think of your music?
He's he see me on a picture of me if in front of the computer or a video, and he goes right up and goes, "Daddy." So now if we were watching TV and there's like we're watching a concert, he'll think it's Daddy if there's a guy on stage now. So he just thinks anyone on stage is his dad. So that's pretty
cool.
fun.
Sweet thing.
Yeah. I always tell him, I said, I'm better than that guy. Don't worry.
Now, are you able to sustain yourself with the music career, or do you have a day job also?
I actually play. I work 5 hours a week. I play in a cover band with members of Fleet Foxes, Hot Heat, the Heavy, and the Growlers, and we do 70s covers 5 nights a week in LA. And I get run for free and
nice
an hour of work, and then and that's it. So I'm pretty fortunate that way.
We love our 70s music.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, well, that's the best. Yeah, we do anything from Steely Dan to AC/DC to David Bowie. I mean, we just the whole 70s. Rod Stewart, do you think I'm sexy? We run the whole kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's a pretty easy job. But I still find reasons to complain about it because that's just the person I am. But.
So Hot Heat, do you have any videos of that on YouTube at all, or no?
I joined the band. I was like a hired gun kind of thing. So I played keyboards, guitar. I'd have to do acoustic guitar, electric guitar, and I'd play percussion or I'd play piano bits. So it was never an official member kind of thing. I was a paid hired gun for that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But at least you're able to surround yourself with music because that's obviously what your passion is.
Well, it's the only thing I can do. I told my wife, I said, I'll try and get a normal job. She said, no one's going to hire you. Just do what you do, So
well, that's good that
you
have the
understanding
support.
about that. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many guys that can say that, they get to do what they love every single night,
Yeah, well, you talk about the free drinks or the money?
Both. What does Jimmy Sweet like to drink anyway?
Oh, I'm a tequila man.
Oh, you like tequila? No beers?
Oh, yeah.
Or just tequila?
I try to stay away from the carbs. I'm getting older now, so I have to watch watch the carb intake. So tequila is pretty much good for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like.
He's a front man. He has to keep his look about him.
Yeah. Well, I'm in radio, so I don't care. People. I mean, I don't think I'm in that bad of shape, though. I mean, I'm 47 years old, and I mean, I have a little bit of a gut, but not too bad. I mean.
Well, you're a married man, so you're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, and I do work. I have another job. I work 40 hours a week doing something totally different. I'm in security also. So I don't just do radio. So, I have another gig. This is a part-time gig for me.
I want to know, Jason's his manager, right?
Is he your manager?
Yes. He's my everything.
Okay.
I don't even know what to call him. If I wasn't married, I'd marry him. Pretty much. But he's the reason that I am here and doing this. I owe him everything. But I consider him my mentor, my guru, my lover.
And how did you and Jason hook up?
I sent over the first single, which is called "You Say Don't Love Me," back in December, and I just randomly sent it over to him, and with a nice email saying, "Hey, check out the song, and hope you like it." And of course, when you do this type of things, you don't expect to hear anything back from anybody. You just send it out willy-nilly, And he wrote back and said how much he loved the song, and then he does a weekly countdown of music kind of thing, and he did a whole little segment about me. I said, "Oh, this is great." So I contacted him and I said, "I can't thank you enough, for doing this and putting me on. I appreciate it. Come out to one of my shows, the cover band thing with the guys I do. So I said, come out to a night and have some free alcohol with me. It's free, so I'm buying, kind of thing, And we just kind of started back and forth, and I played him "Burn Like a Fever" that was about to come out, and then I think he kind of really gave his attention, like, okay, well, like he said, there's something going on here, and so then once you and he said, "Look, I'm putting this one out," and I said, "Oh, great." So got the record deal, and here we are, So
yeah. Well, as soon as I saw the first video, I'm like, "There's something about this guy. This guy's special. He's gonna do good things." And then that's when I sent the message, and then Jason responded to me, and he's like, I work with Jimmy, and we'll love to have him on, and here we are. But
yeah, but how nice is that someone actually follows through? A lot of people say a lot of stuff. They blow a lot of smoke up your backside, and nothing comes of it. And this guy actually really believed in him, and really pushed to have him to succeed.
Yeah, well,
that's what I was saying. When you ask what it is to me, I wouldn't just say just a manager. I wouldn't say or a record label. We both have the same drive. We're actually we're driving the same road at the same speed. We're going faster than everybody else. It's the two of us putting our heads together. I think is what's going to do it. Because a lot of people will be like, "Yeah, they said blow smoke," but also, "Oh, I'll sign you," but not going to do much for it, And so we're both at least every day talk about an idea. What can we do? How do we do this? And so it's putting that together. It's just a breath of fresh air. I've worked with so many labels over the years and managers and whatnot, and you feel like after a while you're bugging them. It's like you're grasping and just get an answer about something. But he sometimes throwing something at me, going, "Hey, what if we tried this?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah, it sounds great." So it's that kind of relationship, and it's wonderful. So
well, that's great. That's good to have somebody in your corner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he saw the same thing I did. As soon as he heard, and in that case he heard it, right? You sent him a file and he listened to it, and then you went from there. But,
yeah.
I mean, as soon as I heard it, I was like, "This guy's got something. He's gonna do great things." And I think Jason, feels the same way. That's why he's doing everything he can to get you out there and let everybody know who Jimmy Sweet is, And he told he was telling me earlier today to ask you about Baby Baby. When are you guys going to start working on that?
That's another one that's halfway done. I'm going back and forth on what to release next. But the guy that did the "Burn Like a Fever" video, his name is Miles. He wants to do our next video again. So it's a different concept, of course, but he's just a brilliant director and can get stuff done with a little bit of money. So I let him listen to all the songs that I was going to be doing to release, and he picked What I Do Wrong, and he's had a good concept for a video. So, I mean, they're all going to get released. Again, it's just about it's all about patience, really. From my sense, I know they're all going to come out. So whatever one comes out first doesn't matter to me. I like them all the same. So I'm going to let him pick the next single because if he has a general idea for a video shoot, I'm going to just let him roll with it. So, so that's why I think we're going to be doing When I Do Wrong next.
Yeah,
and then maybe Baby Baby after that. So, we'll see. Whatever happens, they'll all come out just when is when.
Well, I know the listeners are like, they love the first song. We did play one.
Yeah, we played Burning Like a Fever first, and we're going to do You and I.
Great.
In just a few. And folks, definitely check out Jimmy Sweet on YouTube. He has 2 videos up there already, and he's also on Facebook as well. Give him a like on Facebook. Follow his page, and you'll see. 3 months, you'll hear another great song. Probably another 3 months, you'll hear another one. I mean, I'm hooked already, man. I think you're great. I think you're cool. I really dig the tunes, man.
Yeah, I love.
That's rad.
I love the theatrics of it.
It is pretty theatrical.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
I'm so boring at home that I need that release.
Yeah,
somewhere
well, you got to put out that creative energy somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, it was great having you on.
Absolutely. This has been a lot of fun, and thank you guys for having me. It really means a lot. It really does. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming on, and anytime you guys want to come back on again, let me know. Send me a message. We're friends on Facebook now too. I said.
Yeah, great. Well, let's say 3 months from now, the new single, we'll talk again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless you're in LA beforehand, then we'll meet up for a drink.
Yeah, we'll have it. Well, I can't have tequila.
All right, we'll buy you a beer.
I'll get you a beer. Don't worry.
No, Robin knows why. Because years ago, when I was a kid,
it's not a good scene.
When I was like 20, I drank like a whole I don't know.
Let's put it this way: the story doesn't end well.
Me and my friends drank a whole bottle of tequila, and I woke up in the middle of the night with the spins. And I ran to the bathroom, and the door was locked. Somebody was in the bathroom. There was only one bathroom in the house. So now I'm running down the stairs like 4 steps at a time. I'm running to the back door, and the garbage can is right there. All I had to do was puke in the can, Jimmy. And I moved the can out of the way, then opened the door, ran outside, puked up all over over the balcony of the patio. And ever since then, I never touched tequila.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to drink the whole bottle.
I don't think I'm not sure they should probably, for people like you, put a little warning sign on not to drink the whole bottle. But
yeah,
most people are already aware of that. But hey, to each his own.
Exactly. But yeah, if I'm ever in LA, I'll definitely let you know, and we'll hook up. You'll have a tequila, I'll have a beer, and we'll chill, man.
Fantastic.
Right.
You guys have a great Memorial Day weekend, and we'll catch up soon.
All right, Jimmy. Take care.
Guys. You have a great one. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Sweet. And I think that was a good find. Like I said, I was just scrolling through the...
he was very sweet.
I was scrolling through the indie page, and, there he was. And I'm like, you know what? I want to check this out, and it turned out to be really good. So anyway, folks, here's the brand new single that just came out on Thursday. It's called You and I. Jimmy Sweet, RecordMachineShow.com.
Dancing the waltz in the days, just you and I, you and I, you and I, discover ourselves in a haze, just you and I, you and I, you and I, we'll disappear in the night, just you and I, you and I, you and I, paradise well in our sight, just you and I, you and I, you and I, just you and I, just you and I, just you and I, just you and I. Looks like we're lost out in space, just you and I, you and I, you and I. Starlight caresses your face. Just you and I, you and I, you and I. Hush now, let's not make a sound. Just you and I, you and I, you and I. I hope we never come down. Just you and I, you and I, you and I. Just 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 you and I. Hush now, let's not make a sound. Just you and I, you and I, you and I. I hope we never come down. Just you and I.